Good afternoon, this is Chrissy from the channel Chrissy Crosser. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join me today to allow me to share my latest journal with you. I've just finished this one and it will be available in my Etsy shop. This is a single signature soft covered journal made from a piece of upholstery fabric which I've layered up with several different textures and fabrics here on the front. Tied it close with this piece of linen that I've sewn lace onto. There's different linens here that I've dyed and fabrics. This is snippet roll here, mother of pearl buttons, a little dangle here with vintage buttons and a bell and a rusty pin. This first pocket inside the cover goes right through. This piece of wide lace goes right through to the back, and it holds a tag here and a pretty postcard image, and these are just little sheets of note paper here in the shape of a pretty petal. This vellum here is from Antique Papery and it's called Lush. So a piece of ledger page here with a tab. I have lots of different papers and textures of paper in the book, and lots of stamping and sewing. This is from an old ledger here, and this paper here is from TLC Creations and it's called Hydrangeas, Lilacs and Lavender. This is that little slotted die here, which I've filled with tiny little pieces, and two sweet dresses. More snippet. This is a glassine bag with Australian and New Zealand stamps. Here I have created a tag with a little envelope here on the front and stamped this image, and that is a big piece of snippet there across there to form a belly band. These are two playing cards and more of that note paper. I think it's so pretty. This is the wildflower die here. I've embellished this envelope with different laces and flowers and stamping, and made some of the old aged tape here. This is a wax seal on the back of the envelope. This big lace pocket here has, I've dyed that lace to age it, and it's got a very big journal card here. It's actually a little pocket there as well. It just tucks up in there. This is an old Victorian Harrods catalogue that I have. I like to put those pages in my journals. This one pulls out. There's a small embellishment here, and that lovely bird image there, I love that. It lifts up right underneath it. Here's two more tags. I've wrapped that paper around to the back, and a pretty doily here. I've ruched some lace down the edge there, and that's more of that tape that I've aged with alcohol ink. Done some stamping down here. This is that beautiful paper from TLC Creations, and attached here is a big envelope that I've embellished, and inside is some pages from a French dictionary, and this is a letter that I've aged up to make it look really old and grungy. Just goes on there. Rusted paper clip. Another tag here with a fussy cut flower, and another pretty tag here. That is a little lace, oh sorry, not lace, linen pocket from a piece of table napkin, and another piece of snippet there. More ledger page with two little pieces tucked in there. This is that lovely vellum that I've printed with the antique papery lush. Some more old different papers. That one has a pretty journal tag with ledger paper on the back. This is that same pretty lace that I showed earlier as a top pocket. I've just put, it's a big wide piece, and I've put it down the centre so that there's another piece of it on the other side. And this bag holds one of these little floating pockets that I shared with you in a previous video that I made after watching a tutorial from Tracy Fox. This is baking paper, and this beautiful lace here, it's a really old piece of lace I've made into a pocket and made a pretty soft tag to go in it. I love that page. This one folds out to journal underneath it. This is just a little extra short page here. This one has a bit going on. It's got a big journal card in the back, and two small pieces here, and another one that I've backed with and stitched around. And that little piece flips out, you can write under there, and another little piece of snippet here. This is another different texture of paper, and a vellum, a glassine bag which I've printed on and printed a matching tag, and that's just an embossed journal spot there. All of the tape, a tiny little envelope up here with a little card in it, Australian 5-penny stamp. So that's going back a few years. And this is fussy cut flowers here. When I fussy cut these flowers, when I printed them, I wet the image so that it sort of gives it that muted look. I like that. It's another tiny envelope there with, it's actually a big long strip of paper in there. Isn't that paper pretty? This is a big piece of my snippet roll here, and that's a piece of that same linen napkin that I had made the pocket from earlier on. Big pocket here on the side with an embossed tag. Baking paper the other side of the bag with another of the floating pockets from Tracy Fox. Made from watching Tracy. That's the other side of that beautiful, I love that lace. So pretty. Another pocket with another journal tag. Just a little embellishment on the side here. This is very old ledger, and isn't the writing absolutely beautiful? The penmanship back then in the 1920s, that was, is just beautiful. Has a tag in the top here, or card, and a piece of doily there. This is a postcard here with plain paper on the back to journal. Some tickets here. Pretty card. Little tuck spot I've made from bits and pieces there. And another tuck spot here on the side with a lovely old velvet flower. Just small little journal pieces. This is a fabric pocket with three pieces that go in there, and I really love how the colours of this butterfly are perfect for this, the colours in the paper. Other side of that doily, and more fussy cut flowers. That one pulls right out, and that has another card. That is from Tsunami Rose. It just tucks it here. Clips on there. The paper clips are rusted. Other side of the Harrods catalogue. This is the negative of where I've cut a die out, and I've used it as a frame for that tag there. I won't take that out because it's quite hard to get back in. And that's just a little index card. This one has two. This has got some different fabrics and lace here, and that one. That one has a tuck spot with a calling card and another journal card. This one here is a beautiful image, and I like how it looks. It is just a print, but it actually looks as if it's embossed. A little collection of bits there, and another of those pretty die cuts. Tag. This lovely envelope here, I've left it unsealed so that it can be written on. It's actually got a sheen to it, that paper, and that is what's inside it. A lace tab top. It's an old Australian stamp. It's a 5-penny stamp as well. They're very old. And that one pulls out. In the back is a little notepad I've put together just out of scrap fabric, scrap paper, just like that. Tied it at the top with sari silk, and it's a big card, and that one. And that's the back. So this will be available in my Etsy shop if anyone's interested, and thank you as always for subscribing to my channel, for the wonderful comments that you leave me. I truly appreciate those, and if you would like to be notified of when I have something else to share with you, if you click that little bell, that lets you know when I've uploaded a new video. So thanks very much everyone, and I hope everyone's doing okay and keeping well, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.